It is a big day today because we are announcing the winner of our 2025 Remarkable Women Contest. This year we received hundreds of nominations about the women who are making a difference all across the Piedmont. So here's our Fox 8 General Manager Jim Himes as he announces this year's winner.
Good day, everyone. I'm Jim Himes, Vice President and General Manager at Fox 8. This is a very exciting day for us. You are probably familiar with the years of us running the Remarkable Women Contest in conjunction with our parent company, Nexstar Media Group. I've had the privilege of reading literally thousands of nominations that you have written on behalf of remarkable women doing amazing work in the Triad. I'm so excited to introduce to you Michaela Ingram, who's the winner of this year's Remarkable Women Contest, and proud to give her a check to her nonprofit Divine Drops in the amount of $1,000. Michaela, you're also going to be eligible to go to Los Angeles in 10 days, which you will go, and there are regional finalists, as there are finalists from all over the United States going, for an additional $5,000, and the grand prize winner is eligible for $25,000.
Yeah.
We'll be airing a Remarkable Women special in early May. I hope you get a chance to watch, and we're so excited to hear more about your nonprofit. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
As Jim mentioned, we now want to share a little more about Michaela Ingram's nonprofit Divine Drops. Menstrual health is a crucial part of women and girls' personal hygiene. Yet researchers estimate as many as 500 million don't have the products or the resources that they need. As Michaela learned, it's not just an issue for people in poverty. The shame, the stigma can impact women and girls from all walks of life. So Michaela is now building a support system. Here's more about her nonprofit, Divine Drops.
You start at the end, and I would love for you to take a conversation card.
They're products girls and women around the world need.
So we're focusing on reusable pads today just because they're very universal and one size fits all.
Yet for far too many, including right here in the Piedmont Triad,
We're here today to put these kits together for girls in the foster care.
getting menstrual health items or even knowing how to use them are major obstacles.
You can't imagine like how many women are searching in silence this information and looking for resources, and luckily they're able to find us. They're able to find our cycle trackers, our blog, our downloads. We have free courses and resources and so many things on our website.
Michaela Ingram is not only increasing access to menstrual health education,
It has a plastic layer underneath so nothing passes through.
she's doing it with respect.
Today we were packing 400 plus dignity kits with the True Lion operations facility.
That's what I said. I would need something like this.
We call them dignity kits because when you have what you need and you feel confident in your body, you have that sense of dignity. We've distributed them in the Guilford County school system, through the YWCA, through Backpack Beginnings.
Through her nonprofit, Divine Drops, Michaela is taking a holistic approach to helping girls and women have a better understanding of their period and get to a place where they don't look at it negatively, but as something that is an empowering part of being female.
I started this because I struggled with my period. I did not see it as, it felt like a curse, and there was a lot of issues that I was disconnected with, mostly because I just didn't understand the depth and the importance of it.
Michaela is a travel nurse and through her profession quickly realized she was not alone in how she felt.
I was able to see the connection of how they had a really bad relationship with their cycle, or I would ask them, did you have hormone imbalance, or did you have, I skipped school, my cramps were so bad and this and that, and I was like, dang, their body was trying to tell them something. And, there was so much stigma and so much lack of information, they weren't able to listen.
Divine Drops works diligently to advocate for women's health by providing sustainable menstrual products.
We give them plenty of reusable options lasting 7+ years.
And establishing an ongoing community of support.
I would say we focus more on girls, but we totally have programs for women. We have programs that support going yoga studios, even for women that are not in poverty, right? Because that was not my story, that was not my experience, but I still felt like I didn't have a community around that. I felt like I didn't have an understanding.
Divine Drops products and programs have reached as far as 6 countries.
I've learned so much from women in Tanzania all the way down to Mexico, even in India, on just how they address their cycle. They do sometimes things a little bit different than us, sometimes better, sometimes not. And so it's been really, really awesome to see and be able to weave all of that together.
Touching the lives of thousands.
We've reached 20,000 plus, and we've distributed over 12,000 reusable products, which calculates to about 21 million pads and tampons and garbage, being avoided from the landfill.
Michaela is especially proud of how Divine Drops continues to find creative ways to equip women to help someone else.
The one that I'm most excited about that launched this year is our Train the Trainer program. So it's a menstrual health advocacy certification. It's a 6-week journey that someone walks with us through that to then be able to facilitate those workshops and distribute these products themselves.
While it's easy to wonder how Michaela balances encouraging women and girls around the world while caring for people as a nurse, she just says she knows it's all part of what she's meant to do.
I have more than enough fuel. It comes with every woman that I meet, every girl that I meet, and I feel like just being here today, I'm so honored because I feel like I'm speaking for a lot of girls and women who might be experiencing these things, but in shame and in silence.
And now we are honored because Michaela Ingram is with us. Congratulations. You are our 2025 Remarkable Women winner.
Thank you so much.
I've never heard of a charity like yours before. How did you come up with this?
We definitely are paving a new path,
Yes.
a new direction, even though it's something that's as age as old as time. As soon as the first baby was born, there was definitely a period there. And it came mostly because God was chasing after me. This was not like my plan whenever I was younger, but so many signs and so many stories, and then it started to affect my own health. I couldn't ignore it anymore, honestly.
Well, and for a lot of us, it was something that you always hid. You didn't talk about it with the males in your life. It was like, it shouldn't be that way. It is a normal bodily function.
Yeah, it's totally normal. And I see it as these moments, these rites of passage that we have, whether it be your first period or having your period or your first baby or even menopause, right? We go through these major transitions and there's not enough support and community and resources around it, and it creates health issues. It creates mental health issues and community health issues.
And you are changing that.
That's the goal.
Sustainable pad, sustainable panty, one at a time.
Yeah, even sustainable programs. We need more women to step into the voice that they have around their own story, just like I did. It was nothing special. I just amplified the suffering that I was having and turned it into something of passion and hopes to change that for the next generations.
I love your story. I love that you're our Remarkable Women winner. You're getting ready to go to Los Angeles on a whirlwind trip.
Perfect time of the year. It's going to be beautiful weather.
Yeah, it really is. What are you looking forward to most about this?
I'm looking forward to just really the fact that this project speaks to all the women that I'm going to go be there networking with. What is it, 250 other winners?
Yeah.
And they're all going to have had a cycle. It's something that they'll all have personally had some experience with. And so I'm excited to connect with other bold women that are doing incredible things.
Well, that's a wonderful thing, but you got to think about you yourself are changing how young women think about themselves and think about what's happening with their bodies.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it and open up and understand that, hey, sometimes you have to ask for help because you're having issues.
Yeah.
But it's a normal process.
And that's why we call it Divine Drops, because of the ripple effect. When that spark lights up in a girl or a woman and realizing, shifting this from something of so much shame to now like, wait, is this my superpower? It's infectious, and that ripple goes to her daughters and her other any other woman that she's around is gonna hear and like feel that feeling, and that's really all I've been doing.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Congratulations again. Want to hear about how Los Angeles goes and what you think about it, okay?
I'm excited. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
We're excited for you.